By the time it had gone through, three things had happened. This is inside baseball stuff. Number one, the public option was rejected. That meant all you hear about my colleagues that is socialism and the government takeover. It's not true. The fact that with a Democratic Senate, a Democratic House, and a Democratic President, the public option was shouted down by the American people. The public option is basically, you got United, you got Humana, you got all the managed healthcare insurance plans out here. You put a public option there, a government plan. Sounds good, competition, which is what Howard Dean would say. I use him because we're good friends. He would say, competition trying to appeal to my people, market people. In truth, the monopsonistic power of government undercuts everybody. You drive them out and government takes over. So that's the Republican argument. And the truth is somewhere in the middle of all that. That was defeated. And therefore, socialized medicine is, you're not going to see it in your lifetime. Single payer system, you're not going to see it in your lifetime. So whatever you see on TV, that's number one. Number two issue, reconciliation was used. This is inside baseball, but it's fun. Reconciliation, the majority leader of the United States Senate, me, but now Harry Reid, said that out of, say, 2,000 bills we're going to pass this year, we're going to pull out this little arcane tool, which you can do. It's legal, it's fine to do. I don't know, it's not fine to do, but you can do it. And we're going to apply it not where it's traditionally applied, which is finances, taxes, to reconcile the budget, which is what it is, but we're going to take it and apply it over here to a social program that's going to affect 300 million people and their children and the next generation. It has never been done. It hasn't been done for Medicare or Medicaid or Social Security or civil rights. It hadn't been done. But they did it. If I'd been majority, I would not have. I didn't do it in 2003 for the Medicare Modernization Act. I didn't do it. And I did do it for this reason, and this is where they're getting burned. This is sort of my second. Public option number one. Number two. Now you have ownership by one party. The Democratic Party owns this bill. There were no Republicans writing it, responsible for it. Half of America, now up to about 60%, don't like the bill, yet it hadn't been implemented yet. And it's tough, because you have to raise taxes, you have to pay doctors less in order to use the same resources and insure. It's hard. And so all of these people, plus the 10 new governors who don't own this bill, plus all those 680 legislators who don't own this bill, who are Republican, they weren't in the room. So by using reconciliation, short-term expedient, long-term catastrophic. And the third is the constitutionality of the bill itself. Is it constitutional? It will be, in June of next year, unconstitutional by the Supreme Court. Crystal ball, always be ready to eat crushed glass when you look into the crystal ball, but my crystal ball is in June of next year, unconstitutional. The individual mandate. Okay, so that's the three inside things.